Hello guys and welcome back to Earl Sports Bets. I'm Timothy Earl, and today I'm going to be breaking down the NBA slate for January 22nd. Starts at 7 o'clock p.m. I think we got 11 games tonight, only 10 of them on my model, so we're going to actually be skipping over the Brooklyn Nets and the Cleveland Cavaliers. So will be a 10-game slate for us. Before we jump into it, last night, I don't have this slide prepared because I forgot, but we went 2-1 last night, getting wins from the Lakers, and who else played last night? Well, we got I can actually look that up real quick. I totally blanked. We got wins from the Knicks and the Lakers, loss from the Pels. And the Pels they lost by 11, so that's not really that big of a deal. But 2-1, so still going strong in NBA. So if you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And without further ado, let's jump into this big slate today. We're going to start off with the Chicago Bulls and the Charlotte Hornets. Minus 150 for the Hornets, plus 130 for the Bulls. Looking at injuries, it should look okay. Carter Jr. is questionable, and so is Williams, both on Chicago. Other than that, everybody else is good to go. Looking at the model, it has the Charlotte Hornets winning this game by 5.7 points. It's a 2.7 value, so it's the worst on the slate to start off the slate. So this one will probably be a pass for me. Not really too interested in it, but if you're going to be betting this one, leaning the Charlotte Hornets -3. Next up, we got the Orlando Magic taking on the Indiana Pacers. Karis LeVert is out indefinitely this year, so I'm going to keep repeating his name, but he's out. TJ Warren is also out for a while, and then Miles Turner is questionable. So other than that, everybody else is starting. You can get the Pacers at a -175, plus 155 for the Magic. 3.5 point spread on this one, and the model has the Orlando Magic winning by 3.8 points, which would create by 0.3 points, which would create 3.8 points of value. This is going to be the best value pick that we're not making an official bet today at 3.8. There's just 5 games above it that are better that I'd rather do instead of it. So choosing. If I was to bet this one, Orlando Magic, but it's a lean, and I'm not going to be betting this one necessarily. Next up, we got the Houston Rockets taking on the Detroit Pistons. For this one, Christian Wood and John Wall are out, along with House for Houston. So a pretty banged up Houston team, but you can get the Pistons at a -150. You can get the Rockets at a plus 130. A 3-point spread on this one, and the model has the Pistons winning by 6.4, which would create a 3.4 value on the -3. Not something I'm going to be betting also. So the first 3 games of the night, not betting any of them, but those are our leans towards Charlotte, Orlando, and Detroit. But all of them are leans and not bets. Next up, we got the Boston Celtics and the 76ers of Philadelphia. For this one, Jason Tatum is out. And then Seth Curry is questionable. Other than that, everybody is good to go for this one. You can get the 76ers at a -180. You can get the Boston Celtics at a plus 160. 4.5 point spread on this one. And we have the 76ers winning this game by 11.6 points. It is going to be the third best value play on the slate at a 7.1. So taking the Philadelphia Sixers minus 4.5 is the bet for this game. Next up, we got the Miami Heat and the Toronto Raptors. Looking at injuries for this one, Pascal Siakam is questionable. Jimmy Butler is out. Other than that, everybody else should be fine. Oh, Harrow and Gordon Dragic are both questionable as well. And for the pick, the model has Toronto Raptors winning this game by 9.8 points. So taking them minus 2.5 points would create 7.3 value, which is going to be the second highest on the slate. So really like this Raptors pick as well, and going after both these games at 7:30. Skipping over that one, I don't think the model has. I'm going to quickly refresh it, see if it got it at all. No, it's not. Skipping over it. If we have it by the end of the video, I'll be going over it. Next up, we got the Atlanta Hawks and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Looking at injuries for this one, Karl Anthony Towns is out, and Ricky Rubio is out. Hunter is questionable at the moment, so keep an eye on that one. You can get the Atlanta Hawks at a minus 225, T-Wolves at a plus 195, and the model has the Atlanta Hawks winning by 1.8. So taking the Minnesota Timberwolves plus 6 is going to be the bet for this one. A 4.2 value on it. It's going to be the lowest value that we bet today, but it's going to be a bet nonetheless. Next up, we got the Dallas Mavericks taking on the San Antonio Spurs. Looking at injuries, Derek White is out. Richardson, Finney-Smith, and Kleber are all out. Other than that, all these starters should be fine. So should be a good game there. Minus 133 for the Mavs, plus 113 for the Spurs. A 2-point spread on this one. And the model has the Spurs winning this game by 2.2 points. So it would end up being a 4.2 value, which is going to be tied for the fifth best on the slate. We are going to be betting this one, so I like the value on it. It's going to be the lowest value, but that's going to be the bet for this one. Next up, we got the Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the LA Clippers. Looking over injuries for this one, Al Horford is out, and Trevor Ariza is out for OKC. Everybody should be healthy on the Clippers side. You can get the Clippers at a minus 1250. You can get the Thunder at a plus 775. 13-point spread on this one. And they have the Clippers winning this game by 10.2 points. So taking the Oklahoma City Thunder plus 13 would create a 2.8 value. It's going to be a low pick, but I'm not betting this one officially. But it would be a lean towards the Oklahoma City Thunder. Down to our last two games. Next up, we got the New York Knicks and the Sacramento Kings. And for this one, all injuries should be fine. Bagley is questionable, Rivers is questionable, but nothing to the extreme. You can get the Sacramento Kings at minus 170, plus 150 for the Knicks, a 4-point spread for this one. And the model has the Sacramento Kings winning this one by 11.5 points. So taking them minus 4 would create 7.5 value, best on the slate. So at a 7.5 value, and getting them minus 4 is the pick for me. Last but not least, we got the Denver Nuggets taking on the Phoenix Suns. Michael Porter Jr. should be playing today, so everybody should be healthy. minus 118 for the Suns, minus 102 for the Nuggets, 1 point spread, and the model has the Suns winning this game by 5.8 points, creating 4.8 points of value. So taking them as one of our official picks for the day. That's going to do it for the video. Hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys got anything out of it, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe. Here's all of our picks to the right. Twitter handles right above my head. All the sports that we cover over there. Want to thank you guys all for watching, and until next time, let's make some money.